I just wanted to do a video real quick, but a couple of shills continue to leave comments on my channel. To those that will listen, is making videos telling people to put their faith in themselves and stockpile water and everything else. You cannot put your faith in yourself. Also, he took the mark of the beast, whether it was the mark of the beast or the test for the mark of the beast. It doesn't matter. It's not a worldly thing. It's a spiritual thing. You've put your faith in yourself by thinking that you can stockpile enough supplies and water. You've put your faith in science in one way or another. Another shill that continues to leave comments. Lisa loves heaven, or Lisa loves Jesus is her name. You cannot buy your way into heaven. You cannot tithe. So what she did, Lisa loves Jesus, took an obscure Bible verse from the Old Testament about tithing. Now, some of you may have heard that word, tithing. That's a biblical word for giving, but it's what God gives to you, not what you give to you by working in the Babylon system. But you have no depth in that, Lisa loves Jesus, do you? This is the Babylon system. The Old Testament was different. It was what God gave you, the tithe. So, Lisa, are you going to go burn your oxen and your cattle? Are you going to sacrifice them to God? Because you cannot bypass the sun. You're talking about an Old Testament Bible verse that you have no depth in. You cannot compete with me any more than the guy that calls himself "To Those That Will Listen" can compete with me. You cannot make videos like mine, but you have no depth in it. You can't show your work. That's the difference between you and me. So you can make bootleg videos where you show people on the TV and you try to explain how they're reptilians because they have a slit in their eyeball. But you don't hear me saying that stuff. You can't show your work. You're not fooling anybody. Now, to those that will listen, out of self-preservation is why he's making those videos about the mark of the beast and the test of the mark of the beast. Out of self-preservation because he partook in it and he knows he made a mistake. He was tricked into putting his faith in something other than Christ. Whether it's putting one's faith in science or putting one's faith in themselves to stockpile enough jugs of water to get through Armageddon. And those are two very basic brick and mortar church people that are in a room on a channel they have no business being on, way out of their league. And they watch hours and hours, and I don't know how many hundreds of hours of crap I probably have that they have to go through. And then they'll pick one obscure thing, spit out an Old Testament Bible verse they have no depth in. And that's what they'll do. And they'll say they can give their $20 a week. And they're going to be all right with God. Tithing. And what they did in the Old Testament, the book of Malachi, which you have no depth in, and what the New Testament with Christ, it's completely different. You cannot tithe your way into heaven. First of all, they're not even real churches, are they, Lisa? Lisa loves Jesus. To those that will listen, none of them have depth in anything. And those are the type of things, the same way somebody I know had an abortion. I said, why would you do that? Are you crazy? Do you know what somebody else told me? Everybody makes mistakes. God will forgive her. No. You cannot come back from that. You cannot come back from that any more than you can deceive people out of self-preservation of something you did. And then you tell everybody else it's all right. God will forgive us. Don't be deceived by those people. Don't be deceived by the other people that think you're going to give $20. He don't want your Babylon devil dollars. That's not what that verse has to do with in Malachi, in the Old Testament, that you crapped out onto my channel. And what she said was that everybody who ever gave $1 to a church is screwed already. I didn't say that, did I? I said you cannot give $20 a week and think you're also, I said, you cannot sell if you took money to sell your sermons or your books or your DVDs, you're dead already. That you were right about. That you were 100% correct about. Anybody that's took a dime for anything to do with the Lord's work is dead already. So be aware of these kind of people. They went out from us, but they were not of us. Refer to that Bible verse and who these people are. The few of you that are real, that hear my voice, you know who you are. They went out from us, but they were not of us. All glory to Christ.